All right. So thank you guys all for hopping on and joining in on our What is Coaching Zoom. Usually we do What is Coaching webinars where we host it on YouTube and you can only see one face. But I like doing it this way because it gives you a taste of what our team is like. Obviously on here you can see a bunch of friendly faces, which are all coaches. And this is what our weekly meetings are. So this is what I like to give to people that are new into coaching or thinking about coaching so they can see what they get to be a part of. Because this is our family. This is our handpicked family. We get to see each other every week. We're from all over Canada, all over the United States, and we get to hang out with each other every week. So this is something special that we get, and so we're sharing it with everybody that is interested in coaching or has been on the fence. So with that said, let me introduce myself first. My name is Vicki Roberts. I am the founder of Unstoppable Misfits. Like I said before, it's my hand-picked family that I wouldn't have any other way. We are a bunch of Beachbody coaches. What we do is we help people reach their goals, whether they're physical, financial, or emotional, as well as we work towards our own goals. We all have different stories. We all come from different backgrounds. We all have different lives, but we all have a passion to helping people. We all have a passion to be our best versions of ourselves and help people feel that way as well. Now, I started as a coach almost 4 years ago at the end of January, and at the time I was halfway through my weight loss journey. When I first started working out, I was 268 pounds. I was depressed. I didn't feel like I had a purpose in life whatsoever. When I found out that I weighed that much, I was just after I had my son. He was 3 days old, and I stepped on the scale. And before that, at the doctor's, I begged my doctor not to mention my weight. Let's not talk about my weight, I said. As long as my baby's healthy in there, he's cooking great, that's all I need to know. So they kept their word. They never shared how much I weighed on the scale. And when I came home, I remember nursing my son on my bed, and I went into my bathroom, and I was like, okay, let's see how bad this is. Because I knew in my body that I didn't feel good. I knew I wasn't happy. I knew how my clothes fit. I just thought it was a pregnancy thing. All pregnant women feel this way. I stepped on the scale, and I'm not kidding you. When I seen that number on the scale, I was devastated. 268 pounds. How in the world did I get there? How did I let myself get there? I looked at my son laying there, just got done with, he has a milk belly. He's zonked out, as most newborns are. And I'm like, I can't be this mom for him. I need to change my life. So when I got cleared from the doctor, I started working out at the gym. I knew nothing. Okay, this isn't true. I knew about Beachbody programs. I knew about at-home workouts because I own Slim and Six. I own Jane Fonda's step aerobics that my mom passed down to me. I had a stepper. I had yoga balls. I had a medicine ball. I had all this equipment that I never even used. So I knew about them. I was never motivated enough to do them. So I went to the gym because I was like, if I see other people working out, it's going to motivate me to do the same. I walked into that gym, and I've never been so embarrassed in my life. I was like, look at all these fit people. They're going to be judging me. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? I didn't care. I stepped on that elliptical machine. I bawled my eyes out for 10 minutes because that's all I could do. I hurt. I was depressed. I was ashamed. But I did it. I did it for 10 minutes. Then the next day I came back and I did it longer. I worked out for 2 years at the gym, just on cardio machines, because that's all I knew. I thought that was the only way to lose weight was cardio. My eating habits never changed. I still ate crappy food like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut every week. In 2 years, spending 2 to 3 hours on an elliptical machine or a treadmill every single day, having that time away from my newborn baby, I lost 60 pounds. My mindset never changed. My eating habits never changed. But I was a little proud of myself. 60 pounds is a big deal. But then my best friend that I've known since I was 15, she started doing, and at this time I was in a very unhappy marriage. So struggling with self-worth myself and feeling like a worthy wife took a toll on me. My best friend started this program called Beachbody's Turbo Fire. She told me all about it. Oh, you work out with this blonde chick on TV and she's so motivating. She's like your little cheerleader. I was like, I put my foot in my mouth for sure. But I was like, how in the world are you doing a workout program at home by yourself? Like, how are you motivated enough to do that? Well, I ate my words the day she posted her day 1 and day 30 photo. I was like, holy shit, pardon my French. But I was like, you are not an infomercial I'm watching at 2 o'clock in the morning. You're my best friend I've known half of my life. And you got those results in 30 days. I told her, I don't know what you're doing. I know it's some blonde chick and turbo something. I want a part of it. And she was shocked. Oh my gosh, are you serious? You want to do a workout program with me? At that time, I was plateaued at 201 pounds. In 3 months, I did not budge a pound because I didn't change anything I was doing with eating. She told me, okay, well, Turbo Fire comes with in a challenge pack. She was a brand new coach. She didn't really know much about it, but she knew I was excited and she was excited with her results. So she told me about Shakeology and this, that, and the other. And I was like, I don't know what Shakeology is, but if it comes in chocolate, I'm in. Then she's like, well, there's also this opportunity that you can do as a coaching. And I asked her a little bit about it. And like I said, she was brand new. She didn't know much about it. She told me the ins and outs. She said I can earn money. She said I could help people lose weight. She said I can get a discount. Well, at that time, I had no self-worth. I didn't think anyone would want to join someone that weighed 200 pounds to trust them enough to be on their own journey. But I was like, okay, if I like the Shakeology stuff, I want the discount. Sure. So I got it. Man, I fell in love with this crazy Shakeology. Let me backtrack real quick. So at the time, I was a stay-at-home mom because I was a private preschool teacher before I got pregnant. I made really good money because it was in a hoity-toity neighborhood. But it was an hour commute. There was no way in hell that I was going to commute an hour every day with my newborn baby. And then there was also no way that I was going to let someone experience all his firsts. That was mine. I carried him for 9 months. You're going to be damn straight that I get to experience every single one of his firsts. So I left my job when I went on maternity leave. That was $2,500 a month that I was no longer making. We were living off of one income. At one point in time, I had to start watching The Kid Next Door for $4 an hour. I was making $150 a week, and that was not even helping us cover groceries or any bills or diapers. So when I came to this fathom of joining Beachbody and getting Turbo Fire, I had no spare change. I had no way of signing up. I had nothing in savings. But I knew this was a calling. Something about it hit me. I have to do this. I may not be good at the coaching part, but it's going to help me get one step closer to my goal of being a good role model for my son, being active in his life, being able to play with him on the playground. I felt that fire in my belly. I had to do it. So I talked to my then husband, and I said, I really want to do this. I know we can't afford it, but I got to figure out something. At the time, I decided to be late on a few bills that month just so I can sign up. I'm not suggesting anyone do that. That was just what I did. Because I felt like this was my life changer. This was going to be my game changer. And I was willing to make any sacrifice to get it. I started with Turbo Fire. I didn't share much as a coach. I was very scared of what people would think. Oh my gosh, she's a Beachbody coach. She weighs 200 pounds. Oh my gosh, she doesn't know anything about nutrition. She's not a personal trainer. She's not a fitness model. Why would she be a Beachbody coach? So I didn't share anything for my first 30 days. But I tell you what, I couldn't help but share my results, just like my best friend did when I stepped on the scale on day 30 and I measured my waist. If any female knows this, we all know the muffin top is the worst thing that we can have on our body. When I did Turbo Fire for 30 days, that part of my body shrank. I could not tell you how ecstatic I was. I didn't care if the scale dropped, but the fact that I no longer had these love handles hanging over my jeans, I didn't no longer have to wear maternity jeans to cover those up. It was the best feeling ever. So I shared it. I was so scared. I was shaking the day I created my very first post saying I was doing this journey with Turbo Fire, drinking Shakeology. Here's my day 1 and day 30 photo, which I should have done right from the get-go when I signed up as a coach, when I first started Turbo Fire. But I didn't. Like I said, I was scared. On day 30, I shared that photo. Even though it was scary, I was being very vulnerable and letting people into my life. I got so much great feedback from people I've known all my life, people I just met. They saw my results like I saw Allison's. Like if she can do it in 30 days, if she can do that from working out at home, so can I. I continued my journey. I didn't know where it was going to take me. I didn't know if I was going to be good at it, but I took a chance on myself. I started building my team. I started reaching out to people, seeing if there was anything that I can offer them to help change their life. I was bad at it at first. I look back at my messages now and I'm like, oh my gosh, did I really send that? You don't have to be perfect to be a coach. The only thing that you need is heart and the passion to help people. See, the way I got successful is because I know what it feels like to be down. I know what it feels like to be in debt. I know what it feels like to be ashamed in your own body. And I want to help save everyone else from feeling that same exact way. And if you see all these lovely faces on here too, those coaches feel the same exact way. We as coaches unite and we help people. It may not be your average personal trainer or nutritionist, but we all have heart. We all are someone, because everyone on their journey needs someone that they can go to and that they can trust. Well, along my journey of being a coach, we struggled so much in debt that I had to get a full-time job. I was a mechanical insulation office manager. There's no way I had any passion in mechanical insulation. I honestly knew nothing about it, even though I worked there for 2 years. But there came a time when my boss looked at me and he said, so when are you going to start doing this coaching thing full time? I looked at him like he was crazy. I'm like, I'm making like $1,400 a week right now, and you want me to quit and put everything into coaching? He's like, yeah, because you're good at it. At that point in time, I started thinking about it. I was like, I need to change my life. I need to make big things happen. Call me crazy, but that same month, I left my husband in an unhappy marriage, and I quit my job. 2.5 years into Beachbody coaching, I was my own boss. I was my own person with self-worth, a passion and a career that I could never imagine possible. And I started this amazing family of other coaches that felt the same way about what they do as me. See, I live in my own home that I own. I'm able to pay my mortgage by myself. I'm able to travel. I'm able to take my son to places that he wants to go without having to save for it. I have freedom to work as my own boss. I can surprise my son for lunch every week. I get to go on his field trips. I get to be there for him as a present mom. All by helping people. There's no amount that my paycheck could be that's worth more than someone telling me that I've changed their life. And that's what coaching is all about. The money you get is just a bonus. Changing your life or changing lives is where the true meaning of coaching is. Now I'm going to give you a few. Now that's a little bit of my story, but I'm going to give you a few tips or items when it comes to, not items, but I'm going to talk a little bit about coaching business part of it, since you've heard my story. So as a Beachbody coach, like I said, we get a discount. We get a 25% discount. And this is awesome because, let's face it, you're going to become addicted to Shakeology. You're going to become addicted to programs. And it's nice to have that 25% discount. We also make 25% commission on anything purchased through your website. We are not salesmen. I'm going to say that one more time. We are not salesmen. We share. We share and invite people to join us. So don't think that you need to be a salesman to be a coach. Don't think that any of us are going to push you to sell anything. It's all about sharing your journey and inviting people to join you. Excuse me. There's a few ways of signing up as a coach. The first way is a basic coach sign-up fee of $39.95. The second, and the most beneficial for you, is signing up for free with the purchase of a challenge pack, which helps set you off with your first 30 days of Shakeology and the fitness program or the 3-day refresh. Or there's number 3, as a military veteran or reserves or active, you can sign up for free and you also get your monthly website fee paid for, which is $16 a month. Beachbody provides us with the coach online office, so you can keep track of all your coaches, all your customers, all the orders, everything that you would need to know. You don't have to create it yourself. Beachbody does that for us. They leave all the technical stuff to them so we can handle the personal part of things. Now, besides being able to build amazing relationships, help change lives, we also get to go on trips. Like last year, I was able to go to Cancun. Never been to Mexico in my life. It was amazing. I got to experience Cancun and I forgot what the well is underground. The cenote. I got to go swimming with baby catfish. It was like, basically, I'm living a dream that I never thought imagined because I'm helping change lives. So when you help change lives, you get to go on trips. You get incentives. You get bonuses. This is all just extra frosting on the cupcake. And the cupcake is changing lives. Now, I know a lot of people, like myself, and probably a lot of coaches on here, were scared at signing up as a coach because they think, well, first off, Beachbody in itself is intimidating. The name is intimidating. I'm not near my goal weight. I don't know anything about technology. I don't know anything about social media. I know nothing about nutrition. I'm not a personal trainer. And guess what? You're perfect for coaching. You don't need to know any of that. First off, we teach you about social media. We can teach you about technology. We still have issues on technology, as a few coaches on here earlier saw. You don't have to be perfect. We embrace our imperfections and we're ourselves. We don't ask you to be anyone different. Everyone has a story to share. Everyone is relatable in their own way. And that's how you build your brand. That's how you build your team. Why change yourself? Why not embrace who you are and meet people who are the same way? So don't think that you need to know the ins and outs of everything, because you don't. I've been a coach for 4 years and still don't know. Things change all the time. Just like Target. You think that you have the aisles nailed down. Next day you go in there and they switch things up on you. Happens all the time with everything. So don't think that before you need to sign up as a coach that you need to know the ins and outs of everything. All right. So that's the basics. I'm going to open it up and unmute everybody to see if anyone has any questions. Also, before I continue on, if you are watching this or you are on live as a guest, connect with the person that invited you to this video so you can talk to them more about moving forward, whether Beachbody coaching is for you. Okay, so I'm going to open it up for any questions. I've asked some coaches to ask questions that they received from other people that were interested in coaching, or if anyone has any questions regarding coaching stuff. Everyone's going to be shy.
Well, I had a friend that just asked, where do you meet people? That's a very common one.
Okay, where you meet people. Well, oh, thank you, Jen. Okay, so where you meet people is social media. Basically, no matter what kind of town you live in, I hear a lot of people say, well, I live in a small town, so I don't have a big network. Well, that's the great thing about social media. You can meet people from all over Canada, all over United States, just by posting on Instagram or Facebook. And as Unstoppable Misfits and Misfit Republic, we have amazing trainings on how to develop your Instagram and your Facebook, and how to learn everything about it. And so that's our main way of connecting with people. I know a lot of people host Fit Clubs, which is a free workout group where they just play one of the workout programs and invite people from the local area to join in too. That's another way to do it. Or there's a wear and share where you can wear t-shirts that say, like, you know, the program that you're doing to the grocery store, and you can connect with people that way. Someone is going to ask you, oh, what is this program called, or what is that on your shirt, and you can share a little bit about that. But the main source is social media. Okay, Jen said, how many hours a day do you put into coaching? So when I first started coaching,
oh, I forgot my rings.
So when I first started coaching, I was only working 1 to 2 hours maybe a day. And this was focused hours. I'm going to tell you the truth. For the first 2 years, I didn't have focused hours. I pretty much worked all day, every day, because I wasn't focused. And I was taking away from my personal time, and I was taking away from my family time. So what I teach coaches now is to have that focused hour, because you can get a lot more done in 1 hour of focused time than you can sporadic time, or as I say, half-assing your work. So literally you can become a successful coach with 1 hour a day. As a full-time Beachbody coach now, I work 4 to 6 hours max, 4 to 5 days a week.
I didn't know that was
Anyone else?
How about what I get a lot are people who are afraid to start, just fears in general, fear about starting, fear about continuing, you know, like there seems to be a fear barrier.
Sure. What I found is that it's scary to try anything, whether it's a career, a workout program, a workout class, anything that's life-changing is scary. But sometimes there is something inside of you that gives you a reason that puts out that fear. Like if you take a chance, if you give yourself just 30 days, if you give yourself 3 months, what can happen? Don't be afraid of failing. Think about what if you succeed. Anything new is scary. Every time I sign up a new coach, I hear, I'm nervous and excited all at the same time. It's normal. It's like jumping out of a plane, which I've never done because I'm fear of heights. But maybe that's something I should do so I could put that in here and it makes sense. But anything new and exciting is scary. But it's what you can get out of it that will ease that fear. Okay. Every journey begins with the first step. Yep, that's right, Jen. Everyone starts somewhere. And you know what? I'm actually going to share this. So I have a girlfriend, Danielle, who 2 years ago I invited to do coaching with me. And we're personal friends. We met on Facebook, but she's a fitness instructor and I took one of her classes. She came over the other day and we realized that she never answered my invite to coaching through Facebook message. And she goes, you know, I'm kicking myself in the butt every day now because 2 years ago you asked me to become a coach. You asked me to join your team. And I see your team and I see you and how far you've come. And I regret never messaging you back because I was scared. And so that shows you right there that, you know, she's watched this entire thing transform right before her eyes. And she has the regret never signing up.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if your girlfriend asks you, hey, you want to do the 21-day fix with me or some program, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm scared. And then you see her killer results, you're like, oh, I should have signed up with her or I should have joined her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyone else? Okay. Sorry, Corinne.
I was just going to say sometimes
with those bananas, it doesn't take much.
That wasn't me. Some people question like how legitimate it is.
Right.
If you can elaborate on that.
So this company, I never knew anything about multi-level marketing companies before. Some people think it's a pyramid scheme. Some people think it's a scam. You hear all sorts of naysayers out there. First off, I think they're jealous. But to be honest, this pyramid schemes are illegal. Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme. A way a pyramid scheme works is people above you make money from you. The way Beachbody coaching is, it doesn't matter who is above or below you, you run your business. Your amount of income is reflected of how many lives you change. And here is a proven example is my upline coach, my best friend of 15 years, 17 years now. I make more than her because I work the business and she does not. Just because she is my upline and I signed up with her doesn't mean that she makes more than me. And as a team, we collaborate to make team bonuses where we put it together. It's not just one person making money. It's everybody as a team. Carl Deichler and Jeff Cogman are the most incredible men. They are the CEOs of Beachbody, or Carl Deichler is, and they are all about ending the trend of obesity. They're about helping people. They are not about the money, the show, whatever. They are about saving lives and changing lives. And they also have where certain times of the year they donate so much money to different charities. Like last year for all the Tony Horton workouts programs that they sold, they donated to, I don't remember what it's called, Wounded Soldier Project. Mm-hmm. And like right now they're donating to, I wish I had this written down. Corinne, do you know what they're donating?
No, something house maybe? I can't remember.
Yeah.
What is it?
$5. Wait. $5 for hammer and chisel to families in need. Okay. Oh yeah. And so, you know, they give back to the community. It's not like they are a very legitimate company. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a scam. Some people call it a cult, but I mean, if this is a cult, then I'm down for it. Mm-hmm. And not just with the trips Beachbody offers. There's Super Saturday once a quarter. Yes, there's quarterly events called Super Saturdays. They're like a business meeting, I guess you can say. But what they're so much fun. You get to meet other local coaches. You get to hear success stories. You get to hear trainings. You get to hear about the new products and programs coming out. But the most important thing about those events is you get to hear other stories face-to-face from other coaches, which is incredible. It's not something that you can connect with through a video or watching a recording. It's meeting people whose lives have been impacted by Beachbody. Yeah, it's for coaches, customers, anybody. Yep. Thank you, Jen. There was something else that I was going to say.
Nashville?
Summit. Summit is the yearly event where all coaches are invited to come. We get to work out with personal trainers like Shalene Johnson, you know, my blonde turbo fire girl that I signed up with, working out with Tony Horton, Sean T, for all you ladies that like to look at abs. Autumn Calabrese, you know, we get to work out with them. We get to hear trainings from top coaches. We get to see all your local or all your coaches on your team, which is so much fun because we don't always get to see face to face, and it's like a family reunion. You get to go to special parties. It's just a lot of fun. Really not miss event. Every year I've gone every year except the first year I signed up as a coach, and I regret not going that year. But this year it's in Nashville again, and it's a lot of fun. We got to go on the LP field for our celebrations, and going on a national stadium for something that has to do with your career is pretty badass. Yeah. Success Club. Okay. So one of the things that Beachbody loves to do is give incentives for us helping people. So our goal as coaches is to help at least 3 people start their journey with nutrition and portion control. Our nutrition and a fitness program. So the way we do that is through challenge packs. Now, when you help people with a challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points. And so when you help 3 people every month, you make Success Club. As Success Club, you get an incentive. So every month you make Success Club, you get some cute little gift, like personal development or a bobblehead or wear and share outfits, or, you know, Beachbodyopoly, a board game. You know, you get all sorts of fun stuff. You make Success Club 9 months in a row, you earn the Success Club trip, which this year it's a cruise to Haiti and Jamaica. Pretty freaking awesome, right? Just by helping 3 people a month for 9 months in a row. There are also, when you make Success Club your first 3 months upon signing up as a coach, that's helping 3 people a month for the first 3 months, you earn Success Starters, which is a free ticket to Summit, which is valued at like $270. So that is pretty awesome.
And right now Summit's sold out. So it's only the Success Starters that would be guaranteed another ticket.
That's right. Okay, so chat about coach rings. Okay, so as a coach, you start out as a coach. That means you have your upline above you. Now remember, yes, I have to add this in real quick, Ashley. As a customer or as a coach, you will never be alone. You have your upline holding your hand. You have a great support system. Like I said, we are a handpicked family and we help each other out. We don't discount you because you signed up with, you know, Corinne's coach. I'm not going to talk to you because you're Corinne's coach. No, we are a big family. We help each other out. As you see, if you're friends with any of us on Facebook, you've seen our Tuesday selfies, and it's the big team group chat that we help each other out. Feel free to message any of us. We are willing to help, and you're never alone on this. We're not throwing you into a pack of wolves, like I say. We'll be there every step of the way. Now, coach ranks. There's different ranks or promotions when it comes to this business. The first one's called Emerald, and this is when you start making team cycle bonuses, which we talked about before, where we collaborate or do a collective bonus with each other. Being an Emerald coach means that you have one coach on each leg. As a coach, you have 2 legs, a right and a left leg. So as an Emerald, you have 2 coaches. As a Ruby, you have 2 coaches on each leg, and 1 coach on each leg is an Emerald. And
three coaches on each leg for Ruby.
No, it's 2.
Really? Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And then as a Diamond, it's 4 coaches on each leg and an Emerald on each. Now let me hold on for a second. As an Emerald coach, you can make up to $250 a week just in team cycle bonuses alone. As a Diamond coach, You can make up to $2,000 a week in Team Cycle bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
That's not commission. So just keep in mind. And then after that, there's Star Diamond bonus. So anyone on your team that goes Diamond gets you Star Diamond. So thank you for reminding me of that, Jen. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So like I said before, we have our online training through Beachbody. We also have the Misfit Republic site, team site, personally just for our team, where we have special training on there. We also host monthly trainings for our personally sponsored coaches. We have weekly Zooms where we chat. You get one-on-ones with your coach. Like I said, you are in great hands if you choose to take Beachbody as something that you want to pursue. And when you sign up with one of us, we will not let you figure it out on your own. We're going to be there for you. So if this is something that you are interested in, go ahead and message the person that invited you. I appreciate all my lovely coaches hopping on today and everyone else that took the time to watch this video. So thank you, ladies. And yeah, post in the events if anyone has any questions, and we could answer it so everyone else can see. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great day and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Vicki.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.